Madam Campus Chair, dear fellow Toastmasters, dear Olga. First of all, thank you for taking this role. You were very brave to take it because you hear so many feedbacks and you should stay strong. Listen to them attentively but not take very close to your heart. So I hope that my feedback will be useful for you. First of all, I would like to say that your topic was very nice and you looked at the money from another angle, like we didn't do in our life, me personally, for example. And it was a very interesting experience. It was a kind of research that everybody was very attentively listening to. I would also like to say that you used gestures like these and you were showing money to everyone, you were even smelling or looking for money, and it was very attractive because people were trying to examine all the banknotes because they were beautiful, they were colorful, and also how you use them. It was very attractive. And I would also like to say that you worked with presentation very well. Like you were standing here, you were showing that this banknote and this banknote, and at the same time you were always looking at the audience. So you had this interaction with the audience, despite you were saying something about that presentation. But of course, there is no presentation that can be perfect, and of course I need to mention a few things maybe you should work on in the future. For example, what I mentioned, that you were a little bit cutting phrases, so your speech didn't run very smooth and it sounded a little bit unnatural for me. Maybe you should listen to the recording and try to rehearse your speech one more time or several times before your presentation in order it to run smoothly and more natural. I think it will be very useful, and for the audience it will be a little bit easier to understand you from the first moment. Another thing, you were staying most of the time here in the corner and a little bit even touching the flip chart with your foot. Well, you are very confident, as I see from your speech, but you were staying there and I actually didn't understand why, because you could move here, you could say the same things, but you could move from one side to another, come up to the presentation and moving a little bit more on the stage, not to stand there like you were afraid of something, but of course you were not. And the last thing I should recommend you is maybe your end was a little bit not so enthusiastic as the beginning. For example, why are you telling us about this money? Because, for example, look at these banknotes, they're so beautiful. Don't take them as just a source for exchange goods and services. Just take them as something beautiful, like the state of art you said in the beginning. I think you could even use the same phrase or such kind of phrases in the end in order to save this attraction of the audience and to finish your presentation even much more interesting. So anyway, thank you very much for your presentation and good luck in the future.